tree, we bring back what we can fit into our suitcase, and you'll see some of these signs here probably from the Target dollar aisle. Maybe last year that somebody picked up for me. And then some of the stuff we have brought in as well with these candy canes. Cannot find those, at least in our city you can't. This was painted by a local Chinese person. Last year at our house, she came over and had dinner and painted us an ornament. These we ordered off of our online eBay here in China. This is a table runner from the Target dollar aisle, and we needed to add a little oomph to our tree, and so that was how we did it. And we have some ornaments too from friends. This is from my Aunt May's a couple years ago with 3 of my kiddos. Now we have 4, so we need to add 1 more. My favorite place to buy ornaments is actually Cracker Barrel. Love their ornaments, and so this one is really sweet. Just kind of one of those old barn feels. Reminds me of my childhood, kind of growing up near the farms. And some more signs my mom got me from the Target. I think from the Target dollar aisle, that or maybe Michael's. And then we just have over the time been given some tassels from some Chinese friends. And so that was really sweet. I thought that was fitting on this tree. And my mom also found some gift bags. And so just because we needed to add some stuff here on the tree, we just filled them with some of the boys' play bounce balls. And then here, this is also from Cracker Barrel a few years ago. And I brought these when we initially came over from America to live here. And I wanted a piece of my love of Christmas, and they're definitely worse for you can see we've moved them several times. They're getting a little bit older, but we love the look of it. It's just real sweet. It reminds us too of when we were first married. And so this tree we got on our Chinese eBay, and I think it was maybe close to $100. So we went ahead and bought this tree here, knowing that we would be here for a while, hopefully. And we also, this is part of the tree itself to have these berries and pine cones. The flocking came with the tree. We bought it this way. One year our theme was bells, and so we bought several bells. These were all hand painted. We bought several to give away, and what we did not give away, of course, we've kept for our own tree. And hand-painted bells for, I think, 40 cents a piece. So we thought that was a pretty special deal. Another way that we have added some Christmas cheer without having, Michael's and Target at our disposal is we've just added pillows along the way. So these are special because when I was in the Philippines one year, I bought those cases, and so we just bring them out every Christmas. There are 2 red pillows here that were bought at a local store for, I think, $3 a piece, and I've kept those. And then this was a gift from a really sweet friend, and she found it online. I don't even know where she found it, but it's a Chinese eBay find. And this sign we found a couple years ago at Kirkland's, and I loved it. It took us a long time to get it back here and bring it back because it was hard to get in a box for the plane, but we finally did get it back here, and I put it out for every Christmas. I love it. And then this I found on the Walmart section a couple years ago in the Walmart Christmas section, and just liked the look. Here's another Christmas tree from Walmart that we bought a few years back and brought it over with us. This is a Target dollar aisle napkin that I wrapped around the base of the tree. It has that burlap, but I kind of just like that believe saying. This will be our Christmas card holder and a fall candle, but I love the red and I love the smell, so I kept the candle. And for Christmas stockings this year, we had these plaid ones from Home Depot that I loved. I got them several years ago, and we bought 4 for our whole family when we had 2 kids, and now that we've added 2 more, we only have enough for the children. So eventually we may change our stockings or add more. And then this is an IKEA find. I think it's just an outdoor tree that I stuck in a red bucket, and then we are adding ornaments to that nightly as a family, kind of as a tradition here. So in our under cabinet storage, we found this galvanized bucket at a local market for about $1, and then threw an IKEA towel inside of it and put a wreath on top of it. And then Santa This Way we found at the dollar store, Dollar General maybe, in America a few years ago. This runner here is from Target. And then we had a cookie stand that we don't have any little houses for. I know those are really popular right now, but we did have some ornaments. So we threw some ornaments on there and had another little small tree from Target, I believe. No, IKEA. And then we've added all of our kids and Santa pictures here. And we'll keep those yearly. And then my husband figured out how to make his own snowflakes, and he is really proud of making one of his own snowflakes there. So I've kept that out. It's really special to me. I spent a lot of time on it. It's really lovely. So this is our under the stair storage area. Here we are in our kitchen, and I wanted to show you today a recipe that is both gluten-free and dairy-free for those friends out there that would enjoy that. So this recipe is a peanut butter cookie, so it is not nut-free, obviously, but there are 3 ingredients, and this is why I love it. It's so simple, and with life overseas, I have to use ingredients I can find and that are easy to find, and also that's just easy with 4 kids. So you need a cup of sugar. So remember, 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of peanut butter, and the non-crunchy is better for sure, and 1 egg. So 1, 1, 1, and then a little tiny bit of vanilla. And we'll mix them all together and we'll throw it in the oven for about 8 minutes. But I like chewier cookies. If you like them crispier, you can leave it a little bit longer, but they will get too crispy too fast. Okay, we'll start out with our cup of peanut butter here. I'm just gonna take it straight from the jar and stick it straight into a cup measuring cup, 1 cup measuring cup. I don't do exact measurements. I've got about a cup of peanut butter here, and so I'm gonna stick it into my mixing bowl. I'm telling you, this is the easiest thing. The hardest part is getting the measurements. Spoon them up a little bit. And I've got a measuring cup ready for my sugar. And if we just don't have finer sugar, and if we do, it's kind of moist. It's hard to...
Okay.
We have 1 egg. I'm just gonna stick it in here. And literally, it is just stirring it together. Now while I'm doing this, if you have other recipes that are gluten-free, dairy-free that you would like to share here, that'd be awesome. I'd love to hear them, especially if they're easy, with easy ingredients that we could probably find at our local stores. So the peanut butter is a little bit pricey here. It's not as easy to find. You can find it though, so that's good. And then let me show you what the dough looks like after it's done. So it looks just like a regular cookie dough. Now at this point, some people like to refrigerate dough, and you can for sure. I have done it before, and the cookies turned out the same. So there's no need to refrigerate it, but if you want to throw it in the fridge, it won't change the dough consistency. So now we're just gonna put 12 at a time right on the cookie sheet, throw them in the oven. Got my helper here. All right, go ahead. Okay, they're perfect. They smell wonderful. I'll give you a few of them. And they just are great. If you like the smell of peanut butter, like peanut butter cookies, obviously, they smell wonderful. So I'm gonna let them cool for just a second. While it is still warm, I'm just taking my finger and I'm pressing down to leave a little divot, so that way it's easier. I promise I'll wash my hands. That way it's a little easier to stick the Nutella in. I just take not very much, maybe as much as what a Hershey's Kiss would be. Ooh, Hershey's Kisses would be good. Oh my. Hershey's Kisses. Okay, so now we're adding Nutella to all of the tops of the pieces here. Again, I promise I clean my hands. So I'm gonna do half and half, since Camden wanted to try the jelly. So this is the hardest part, because this is still pretty, Nutella is still pretty cool, but it's melting as soon as it gets on there. Ugh. It's a melted pot of yummy chocolateness. And now for the jelly, I'm just gonna put the same amount of jelly. Try this. I thought this was a great idea. I've never tried it with jelly before. So here we are. May not look absolutely beautiful, but it's gonna taste wonderful. So we'll taste it in just a second after it's cooled a little bit more and the cookies have set up a little more, and we'll let you know. I did learn that you don't serve broken cookies, and this one broke, so I think I'm gonna have to eat it so that it doesn't get served to one of our guests. Okay, here's my taste tester. Camden, wait for us. All right, which one are you gonna try? Do you wanna try the jelly or the Nutella?
Jelly.
You're gonna try the jelly. Now this one has never been tried before. In this house anyway. You like it?
It's a nice taste.
You like the taste? Do you like it better than the Nutella, or do you like it about the same, or?
I like the jelly one more than the Nutella.
Oh.
Well, I just finished lunch and now it's time for me to eat a little bit of dessert. So I promised Shelly that I would try one of her jelly peanut butter cookies. So I'm going to check it out. That's good. I've never had one of these before. Tastes like, I know why I like it. It's got peanut butter and jelly, and I eat peanut butter and jelly every day. So there you go. Delicious.
Subscribe.